Time, top guy bottom. Grabbing your opponent's head, so wrist to wrist. I'm gonna push and pull. I'm gonna hop up onto that shoulder. My hips are off the floor. Okay, 2-on-1. I'm pulling him down, the arm across, and I'm getting, as soon as I get the arm across here, I no longer have to really hold the arm. I'm gonna get both hands around the head. Okay. Now, my right leg is the one that's over the shoulder. That's the leg that's coming across the head. So I'm gonna let go with my left hand and grab my right foot, or right shin. That way, I'm keeping breaking his posture, holding his posture down, grabbing the shin. This is also gonna help keep his posture down. Foot in the hip, chop, and I lock my triangle. Not over my shoelaces, over my ankle, and I'm curling my toe in. Boom. Other side. Push, pull. Hips off the floor. I cross the arm. I use my legs to bring him in. Both arms behind the head. Grab the shin. Keep my arm behind around the head. Hip escape. Adjust. And I lock it. Okay. Posture is always going to be your worst enemy when you're working the triangle. If Alex can posture up here, it makes it very hard. I want to make sure that once I get the arm across, I want to start getting on his head. This is what's going to help you lock this triangle up, is keeping his head down and into your chest. Then I grab my shin. As I grab my shin, I'm still holding onto his head here. Foot in the hip, adjust, and I finish. Okay. Push, pull, hips come up, cross, both hands on the head, grab the shin, adjust, and lock your triangle. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So if his hands are on the floor, that's gonna be an easy snag. If his hands are on your body, you gotta work through, okay? And it's gonna be a fight here, right? He'll be pummeling back and forth, but your legs need to get involved. So as I'm pummeling, shoot him through, okay? Deep grip around the head, cable grip, okay? Get to my whizzer, create a hip escape, leg comes up, my hand trails right behind, grab the shoulder, stack, and I'm here, okay? From here I'm gonna stretch, push, come across, pry my leg out, grab the hip. I'm gonna show widen my legs. I find it a little easier to put pressure on the shoulder when I climb myself up on the body. Okay, so first I'm just gonna kind of hike up on top of his. First I'm gonna just hike up on top of his hip, and then I drive forward. So I hike up, and then I really kick down here. So I come up, and it makes it a little bit easier to finish it. Instead of just trying to do this and come up this way. Instead of coming up this way, I push myself up, and then I kick with this leg. Okay, you don't need damage. And then also with this arm, I can do a lot of different stuff where if he starts trying to draw back with that hand, I can bring my knee to my elbow and I can create another frame so we can't really get through and land any shots here. There's a lot of stuff I go over with the amateurs and pros and stuff. But for us, it's more just a grappling situation again. Get an angle. I don't want to be flat. Now I'm going to use, I'm going to get to my wizard. And sometimes you can just go right past the wizard and go right to your leg if you want to. Right? It just depends. Just more control, right? And there's more options from here as well too. So if you don't want to go to the wizard, you don't have to. You can slide your knee up and go right to the shoulder. And now I'm here. Notice I'm not on my back. I'm on my hip. Okay, my back's not touching the floor. Okay, so if I'm pushing into him, what happens? He's gonna push back. That's what'll happen. They'll draw their hand out a little bit and they'll use that as a pushing lever. Okay, when that happens, I'm gonna start sliding this leg through, and now I'm gonna put my back to the floor, and I'll put my foot into the hip. So as he starts driving into me, I'll turn my hip this way, and now I bring my knee through, and I go over the shoulder. Okay. Once I'm through here and I get to the head and the arm, I want to start attacking the triangle. Omoplata is still there, but I want to attack the triangle. If your legs are long enough, I want you to try to practice trapping the triangle with the arm on this side. Okay? Because a lot of times when you see guys do this, they elevate, they cross. This space right here gives him an opportunity to posture up. And then that's when stuff like this starts happening, where he starts bringing his elbows in, or he starts retracting his arm back in, and he kills it. So if you have short legs and and you don't think you can lock it with the arm on this side, then you can go through passing it. But from right here, what's our worst enemy? Posture. So what do I want to do? Grab his head. Same thing. Grab. The arm's still here. Just lock the triangle. Now the triangle's set. Now I can elevate. I can pass, and it's set. And I finish. If the guy's big, you're having a really hard time, then from here you can elevate, transfer, and then right back on the head. Chop. And I finish. Okay. So his hands are here. I come through, use my legs. Right. Whizzer. Get an angle. Shoot through for the shoulder. I create a little stretch here. I don't want him on top of me. I want him off here. Okay. Now when he starts driving into me, starts pushing into me, put my hip foot on the hip, turn my hip out, and I go. Right? Or roadblocks. He pushes, now he grabs my leg. So now I'm flat on my back. He's got, I have an angle for the triangle, but I can't get my knee out because his hand's here. I'm gonna, from here, hold onto the shoulder, thumb in. I'm gonna push it away, and I'm gonna create a swing out that way. And now I get back to it. Okay. It's here. Finish. Okay. 1, 2, 3.